So again, Tom Sarson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillick, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Hilton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Oyster Crackerman, Bitted Batford, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso Robo, Rapist Night, Red Randy, Ray Gordon and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill DeVol, Morgan, Steve Jones, Karen Faust, Brian Faust, and so on and so forth. So you can go around the earth, Dave, Ballamore, Mile High House, or Perlita Jones, Quinwan, whoever, Bernard and Karen, Country and Western Carney, and Get a Life, and announce that you've won. After taking everybody's stuff and lying with your super racist pride, Harry, or Judy Shepard, or whoever's working on your team, and asserting that you did it for the good of the nation of the All-American. Like I said, if you want to screw with Heather and my kindergarten teacher and dress up and professing that you guys knew the better way, but you don't really know the story, but you guys will believe the made-up one of the super racist BB4, the Carney man, or the Jonestown Negroes, or the Havens Gate, or whatever, or the Antilla, or the Freeman, or the Menard, or the Fowler, or whatever. You're dumb shit, Bernard. Enforcing the bit of the fat. So I'll let you, Perlita, announce your little con with your Negroes and your scam, but I'm going over something about something a long time ago. Because like I said, I warned the girls before even some of you adults did. But you guys wanted to be heroes, Harry, and tell your little story. So you can assert that what you did, Harry, in Pickens Street, Jamaica Street, and your Carney stalkers and stuff, that you won. And but you guys don't really know the story. You lived through your racist pride and claim that it was a victory of success. But that's a danger, Bernard. Because like I said, you announced your war intentions as 70s Aurora Central debate team, Karen and all that. So they'll let you tell your story. But remember, you're all moving around claiming a victory, and through a man who's a liar, a group of them. So you get to go around thinking that you actually won, but you never really did. So you can cover up your tracks, Bernard, the Sportsman, or Red Randy, and Freeman's and whatnot. But all your people in their racist pride, moving around grinning and stuff, Joe and Harry and Roble Knight. Like I said, you're the dangers and you're the threats, Perlita and GPS Night at 61 Degrees Baseman. So you can profess that the group of you won Pickens Street, Jamaica Street, and your paid campaign, but as you guys move around the earth asserting that it was romantic and that I was the cause of you guys getting sick, and it wasn't, Carney Boy Bernard. Remember, you people now, as you march around in your claimed victory, Bernard and Harry and Dave and Joe, become the danger and the threat. And then they just can monitor you guys in your false story and your claims, instead of leaving things alone to happen in its most intended way when people are getting along. So you can trick her, Bernard, and lie, but I don't think she's as dumb as you would hope. Both of them. Or my cousins, or the Schwartzes, or Bailey, or Kim, or any of them, or Sasha the Iams, or anyone that you're obsessed over, Harry and Dave. So you can run your war campaign, Perlita, with Karen and the Team Purple, Don Wiley, and the Nasty Stank story you guys keep rerunning, but 3 times in a row. But I'm telling you, Karen, it didn't belong to any of you, and you guys know it. So if you want to keep going that way, just so you make a point with Bernard or Harry or whoever, Jim Hall, the Bill DeVol, and they're black, you guys can, Carney, Country, Western, and Ghetto Life. But as you all march around in that victory of a pedophile, fag, nasty man who raped and tortured basically his own family members to gain a victory over a risk game or whatever, you guys are now the dangers on the earth, and announce it through your own media and so on and so forth. So there's your story, Bernard, even though you're a lie and just jealous. Still, Harry, when most of us warned the Israeli chicks a long time ago anyway, the Superati chicks, and like I said, most of them are overseas, and that's the reason why Mr. Man runs over there to tell his story so he can get laid back and forth. But most of us kids warned them a long time ago when they turned the stuff on and it was a little bit different, and then those 4 adults came through and took it all over. So you can GPS Night and Ellery all in your theme with the Antilla Man and all that, but she even gave a warning before some of you even knew it was there. And that what you saw, Bernard, wasn't meant for the Carney. But you can assert whatever you want, Dave, and whisper like a coward in victory and be supermassive fag. But it's nasty and gross, and it's what's making you lose the war, as you guys keep telling your bullshit story about how you're victorious and ignore other nations, stuff. So they let you spoil little man, Dave and Perlita and Robo Knight and Joe and Harry, but you reveal your war intentions and tactics to the world within your victory, and it's not a very smart thing to do, because you guys get an answer as to why terrorist attacks happen, because the group of you cowboy hillbillies and carnies and country and western, after you nightmare ramrodded people here and overseas, well, they reacted just like you people react. So you're not really that much different. Just, some people are more trained than others. So I can use a symbol to warn the Superati chicks again of the repeat Carney story that's probably going to happen, so they don't have to get nailed by the Carney train again. Some of you people like it and think it's necessary, but I'm telling you, there was people and families that, they had a better idea, and you actually could have evolved and not had to live through the nasty stink with the ghetto train with the Negroes and Bernard. But they assert what they're doing is needed for the earth. But I assure you, what Ellery and Bernard and the Blue Boy boxes are doing, you guys never need it, but they won't ever tell you that because they're the ones that fucked it up already for sports or whatever. But one day you guys will get out of it, Bernard, but in the groups of you, but it'll be very painful to climb back up. And like I said, if you get a black again, the four of you get it, you're gonna look stupid claiming it and trying to draw when you're a bunch of man and it was meant for children. So, she dumbed it down for you, just for you, Bernard, after you stole it and lied about it. I've never seen more of an abusive set of males on the face of the earth. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. She, like I said, evolved you all up for free. And you guys are that jealous and defy it? Carney! She doesn't do Carney, Bernard. And you guys said she wasn't Jew by proving me not Jew. Why do you think she's going to help you? And if they wanted me to marry her or any of the other ones, and you guys are going to spy and stalk and watch all the time and be in our bedrooms, and it's never going to work, Bernard. You guys push me out. So I turn to a higher authoritative source. And like I said, I don't think Jewish Colonel Melkov or Colin Powell are ones to lose, especially if they have something to prove about the history of this city and what was done. So, I only did what you wanted, Karen. And Google and them did too. But when you have all the grin of Joe and all them on there, and we're all bitted and mangled up because of Perlita, I highly doubt people find that romantic and beautiful. So why do you do it, Bernard? You better like me. The only life is the Carney life. I guess. But it's what made everybody sick. Congratulations. Not really.